I think what's so interesting about muscle is that there are all these different characteristics. And as we're talking about writing, I'm thinking about the stages of writing. And then in terms of muscle, there are different characteristics aspects of it that we attribute to ourselves.
Okay.
In character. And that we admire. It's like, because all of if you think about, strength, flexibility, action, you're a person of action, you're in good form, you're enduring and gritting through something, like these are also qualities that we attribute to like personhood.
Yeah.
And I think all the various aspects of like writing, you're using you're using all of your skills to kind of go through and over again. I feel like muscle allows you to do all of those different things too.
Yeah, there's probably also you could go into the idea of form versus function.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just wrote a lot, but is it any good?
Right. Does it work?
Yeah, does it work? And that maybe actually the harder thing is the excising and the deletion and the refining than just the doing. Like sometimes people will be like, "Oh, I'm writing 5,000 words a day." Like I don't give a shit about word count.
Yeah.
Like
are they any good?
Yeah, are they any good? And probably also I would say that if you do have a high word count every day, it's the weightlifting equivalent of really bad form. Like, did you actually do 1,000 push-ups, or did you do a bunch of unacceptable push-ups that you're passing off as push-ups?
Yeah.
There's no way,
That's a very funny way to think about it.
Because it's hard to do good writing. I mean, publishable writing and writing are very different things.
I used to write a lot longer. I used to be able to do this vomit draft, which I wish I can't do it anymore.
Really?
It takes me a lot more to actually like allow myself to get it out.
But do you think you're better?
I sure hope so.
Right. Yeah, I would hope so. Yeah.
I would hope that the things that are coming out, the words that are coming out are more well chosen, but sometimes they're not.
Yeah.
It's just that I think I don't just get it all out in the same way, because I have to be, I don't know, I think I'm just more, and sometimes I think that's a loss.
Yeah. There's something raw and authentic about sort of stream of consciousness writing.
Yeah.
But there's also kind of a laziness to it.
Yeah. Yes, that's true.
I think when you look at a great athlete, what they tend to be defined by is that there's no extraneous movement. There's no wasted
grace.
energy.
That's grace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that is grace is interesting because it is about control.
Yeah.
And almost efficiency of movement, right? There's, like you said, there's no wasted movement. But it only comes with a constant refinement. So in the beginning, when you're doing the motion or the dance or the stroke or the run, you're kind of all over the place. There's high variability, right?
Yeah.
And that's the whole, your muscles and your motor neurons are not, it's not something they've done enough practice-wise to cut out all of that extraneous business where that looks ugly.
Yeah, but don't you think there's also this intersection of like when you're young, you can afford to waste energy and be inefficient.
More. Yeah.
Yeah, and then as you get older, there's this intersection between the decline of your sort of physical prowess, but also your mastery of the movement or the skill. Yeah. And so that's what's arresting the decline. Yeah. Is that you are not so inefficient anymore.
Yes,
and
for sure.
And you also probably, I would layer on top of this, your understanding of what you need to be good at what you're doing. So you're managing diet and sleep, and
you're mindful of all the loss that is happening. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, for sure. That refinement.
Yeah, it's tough. But that there is some sweet spot where you are energetic and motivated, and you have the raw sort of power, and you're pretty good at the thing.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm like I'm holding on to that beautiful synergy of things, and it comes, and I think even when you're young, right, or like across the arc of your life, your physical life, and especially for an active person who has loved doing something
Yeah.
physical, that, and if there are certain practices that you really, really enjoy on multiple levels. And so it is really fun to feel that you've achieved this mastery of the thing, and also that your physical state is still like somewhere over there where you can like take advantage of and enjoy it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I found when I was younger, I could just write anywhere, like on any amount of sleep or any routine or any practice. And now it's like I used to get so much work done on airplanes, and now like the second I'm on an airplane, I'm asleep.
Really?
Yeah. Because I have kids. And so it's like if I'm by myself, I'm like, I have nothing to do and no one can bother me.
And I'm just
out. Whereas like before I might have been like editing or writing. Now I can't marshal the concentration and focus.
Yeah.
I can't just like brute force it. I have to be like, no, if I miss like the window to do the thing, I'm probably, not only am I probably not going to be able to do the thing, I think I also kind of have some of the awareness to go like, don't even try to do the thing.
Yeah.
You know, like this is bad timing.
Yeah.
You missed it.
Yeah. But that's just you being smarter and more tired.
Yeah.